There is one thing that even billionaires can't afford, and that's time. Time is the most valuable resource, the only truly limited resource in the universe. You cannot get time back. And so the question today is, why are young men wasting so much time? Why is it so common to see almost every young guy spending 3 hours a day playing FIFA on their Xbox, watching Netflix, and then just scrolling for 2 hours looking at Instagram models on the suggested list and just jacking off 6 times a day? Of course, I've been exactly like this. I've had many months, many years of being totally unproductive, doing drugs, jacking off all day, literally doing nothing good with my life. And the periods where I was like that, and the reason why I think most guys are like this, is because they don't have goals. That's why you don't go to the gym. That's why you keep watching self-improvement videos. You're not doing anything productive, is because you don't have goals. If you had goals, you would have that unstoppable thought in your head, that the constant words in your head saying like, why are you scrolling on Instagram? Why are you watching Netflix? Why are you playing video games? We've got work to do. And I think that most people don't have this feeling. Most guys especially don't have this feeling because they haven't set any goals, because goals are hard work. They immediately, when you set a goal, you set yourself up for failure. And we, as a young generation of 20-something-year-olds, we don't like failure. We've been conditioned to follow the employee mindset instead of the businessman mindset. The employee is really scared of failure, just like we were in school, because failure means you fail the test, you failed the work assignment, and now you're going to get punished by your daddy or your boss. The businessman's views to failure is he fails the business, the pitch, the sale, and then he thinks, okay, I had a 7% chance of converting this person to a sale. I failed this one, so now I've only got about 13, 14 attempts left till I am mathematically owed a sale. So the businessman looks forward to the failure. I think one of the best learning lessons you can get is setting a goal and failing it, but only if you remain accountable. Only if you write those words down saying, I failed this goal because, and personally, I know one person who does that, not including me, so 2 people really, who writes goals, literally comes back to that goal and says, oh, I failed because of this. Every other person I've ever met in my entire life doesn't even set goals. To be honest, I only know one person who actually, personally, not on the internet, but I only know one person who actually sets goals, writes them out, and tries to follow them. And he is a guy on the self-improvement. He's leveling up. I might even have a little video that he sent me of him practicing boxing. He's been training hard and starting e-commerce. He's been learning so much. He's been getting into investing, into self-improvement, into reading. That's what I like to see. This is a guy right now who does not waste time. And so to bring us back to the original question, why do men waste so much time? Why do young men waste so much time? It's because they haven't set that goal. When you don't have a deadline, you just don't do anything. Imagine if you had a 2,000-word essay due in for never. Literally, you just had the 2,000-word essay, but you could submit it literally anytime you wanted. You would not do it. You literally would not ever do it. There's so much opportunity that young guys are just missing out on when you're spending time double texting girls and waiting for her to reply, and you're scrolling on Instagram and TikTok and OnlyFans. That is not doing anything for you. You're investing your time into these little e-thoughts. You're investing your time into Netflix, into video games, into my channel. What is this doing for you? Pretty much nothing. You need to start putting that time into yourself and start with some goal settings. I've got a bit of a bias because I've just made a video and a class on goal setting, so maybe that's why I think it's so important right now. But if I do try to think about it consciously and logically, I do think that goal setting is the most important part of self-improvement. It is the only part of self-improvement that truly matters, because if you've watched my videos, you know how much I preach exercise and meditation, but those are pointless without a goal. The only reason you consistently meditate, you consistently exercise, is if you set that goal to meditate every day, to exercise 3 times a week. You don't set the goal because you're scared of failing it, then you don't ever reach for that point where it's uncomfortable. When you set a goal, it actually makes it quite fun. It gives you a bit of instant gratification as you chase the delayed gratification. Going to the gym today is hard, but knowing that going today is 1/6 of my weekly goal makes it a little bit better, because I know that 1/6 of my weekly goal is 0.01% of my true goal, which is to build that dream body. I feel like any guy who wastes a lot of time and doesn't have goals might have already clicked off the video, because I imagine that type of man to be quite sensitive. If you're still here, then you have surpassed my expectations. I've got a little bit of respect for you. Start setting some goals. Click on the little video right now, go and watch my class, set some goals, and I think that it may change your life. Take care.